There are a lot of factors that affect the value of commercial real estate, and I'll go through them as follows. Location. Commercial real estate values vary between location and location. There are better areas and inferior areas. Now, some areas are more popular with some industries than others. Maybe a downtown area could be popular for restaurants and tourist type of attractions, and attractions which for business, certain type of business area. The quality of the property. If it's well maintained and looked after, obviously higher value because there's less maintenance to pay for. And it's more attractive to a larger amount of buyers. Demand. Depending on the demand of the area. For example, pre-COVID, retail was high in demand. And as the world changed and went to more online retail sales, that changed. Retail has come back a little bit. On the other hand, industries like the industrial type of commercial property have actually improved. Pre-COVID, they weren't in that high demand. Now there's an extra demand for warehouse space and consequently industrial investments. One is tourism. COVID virtually stopped tourism for a couple of years. This has come back. So it was out of fashion before. Now we're seeing strong demand for tourist type of operations. The economic conditions. The economy changes all the time. There is factors. Low interest rates, high interest rates, inflation, and other factors. It all comes into effect. Competition. The amount of other similar properties around in the area. Say you may have too many certain size of retail spaces, or you may have too many offices. That changes depending if your demand is there, the ratio of people looking for them is higher, it'll affect it. Financing. As money gets more expensive, it is harder to get finance for the property. So there's less demand because people cannot afford it. They might decide to lease or scale down or not buy a larger property for whatever reason. Just finance is tight. Size. Sometimes may be a surplus of larger areas in a certain area. There may, for example, you may have large office areas. Unless they can be subdivided in a situation where there's not demand for large office areas. So people go for the small areas, which are less amount in that particular area. Last point is value added. This is important. I find it anyway. Can you change it or refurbish it, redevelop it, rebrand it, reposition it, or whatever to improve the value of the property? Certain properties can be changed while others can't. If your property can be adapted for other purposes, it's got a higher value. It can adapt with the current economic situation and demand in the area. So there you have it, the major factors affecting property values. Please leave your comments below.